20 female farmers from Anambra State empowered as Mrs. Tinubu flags of Women Agricultural Support Program in Owerri. Organized labor gives federal government 14 days ultimatum to review minimum wage. President Tinubu promises to reform Nigeria for greater efficiency. Over 30,000 Palestinians killed in Gaza as Israeli-Hamas war persists. Before the news in details, there is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. Happy New Month. Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, today has joined other Southeast governors' wives to welcome Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, to the maiden flag-off ceremony of the Renewed Hope Initiative Women Agricultural Support Program. The event, which took place at the Imo State Government House, Owerri, is one of the national program's human capital development models, which empowers women who are into agriculture and to boost national food production. 20 female farmers, each from the 5 Southeast states, received the sum of 500,000 naira each to aid their agro-businesses. We have details of that report.
Mrs. Soludo received a check of 10 million naira from the president's wife on behalf of the 20 female farmers from Anambra State who also made the trip. Speaking at the ceremony, Nigeria President's wife, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, said the Renewed Hope Initiative model is driven by pure commitment to empower the human capital strength of the country and open up lasting economic opportunities for women, people with disabilities, and the indigent. Senator Tinubu said that she was confident that the RHI's Women Agricultural Support Program will not only transform the lives of individual beneficiaries, but will have great impact on overall economic status of the country, and urge all stakeholders to work hand in hand to ensure the whole implementation of the program. The president's wife, who is the national chairman of Renewed Hope Initiative, also urged the beneficiaries to use the grants strictly for their agro-businesses, as she was hoping that they would make a great addition to the economic prosperity of the country.
The Renewed Hope Initiative commitment to supporting weak farmers aligns with the broader national agenda to strengthen the agricultural sector. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR's administration recognizes the pivotal role that agriculture plays in achieving sustainable development and ensuring food security sufficiency. To this end, this is a two-in-one program designed to support our women farmers nationwide. On one hand, the Renewed Hope Initiative is supporting 20 women farmers per state with a sum of 500,000 naira each. Today, a draft of 10 million naira per state in the Southeast zone will be given to the First Ladies and RHI state coordinators. I want to implore our women farmers receiving support today to seize this opportunity to expand their agricultural scope, contribute to local and national food production, and serve as role models for others aspiring to enter the agricultural sector.
In a welcome address, the Imo State Coordinator of Renewed Hope Initiative and wife of the Governor of Imo State, Barrister Chioma Ozodimma, said that the initiative signifies a profound commitment to empower women and build an inclusive economic structure that gives women the right place in development agriculture. She said that empowering women and communities has affected for good, while the drive to achieve food security has been strengthened.
We seek to harness the potential of our women in agriculture by providing them with the necessary tools and resources to excel in this sector. It is our firm belief that by empowering women, we are not only uplifting individual lives, but also transforming communities and society as a whole.
On his part, the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of National Agricultural Land Development Agency, NAUDA, Prince Paul Ikone, explained that NAUDA is committed to partnering with the President's wife to get more women into agriculture and assured that the organization will continue to open its doors to agricultural economic prosperity. Wife of the President of Nigeria, Hajia Nana Shetima, wives of members of the Federal Executive Council, FEC, and service chiefs, governors' wives from Enugu, Ebonyi, and Abia were all present at the event.
The Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, has described the Anambra State Chairman of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, Barrister Ifeatu Obi-Okoye, as a tested, trusted, and selfless politician. Felicitating with Barrister Obi-Okoye on his birthday on behalf of the state legislature, Right Honorable Udeze noted that Barrister Obi-Okoye has used his deep experience in politics to step up the status of APGA in the state. The Speaker, who expressed satisfaction with the positive steps taken by the state APGA chairman, Barrister Obi-Okoye, in bringing back the founding fathers of the party in the state into the APGA family, and joined members of the State Executive Council of the party and all the party faithful to give him maximum support. He commended the APGA national leader, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, as well as the national chairman of the party, Barrister Sylvester Ezonwoka, for their genuine contributions towards the growth of the party, adding that Barrister Obi-Okoye has succeeded in uniting members of the party in the state. Right Honorable Udeze, who described Barrister Obi-Okoye as a renowned public servant, astute politician, community leader, and devout Christian, prayed God to continue to strengthen him and grant him longevity and sound health. Organized Labor says it has given the federal government a 14-day ultimatum to review upward the national minimum wage as a measure to cushion the effects of inflation in the country. The Anambra State Chairman of Nigeria Labour Congress, Comrade Humphrey Nwafo, disclosed this during a media briefing to announce the suspension of the second-day protest declared by the organized labor across the country. Our correspondent Ngozi Obileri covered the briefing and now reports.
Briefing the media, Comrade Nwafo said the National Executive Council of the Organized Labor decided to give the federal government another opportunity to make amends and settle the issue raised by the workers within the 14 days given them to decide. Comrade Nwafo said that they called for the briefing to reiterate the need for them to drive home their demands, which is the federal government to stop inflation, as according to him, workers can no longer cope with the hunger and starvation staring them in their faces on a daily basis. On the palliative given to workers and pensioners from September to December 2023, Comrade Nwafo pleaded with Governor Chukwuma Soludo to review upwards the palliative to cushion the effects of the hardship on the state workers for optimal performance.
The NLC is appealing to governor to restore the wage award and even review it upwardly, because he told us the day he announced this wage award that after the expiration, the process will be reviewed. So we are appealing to the governor to look with pity and mercy upon the Anambra workers and maybe increase the wage to 35,000 the federal is paying. That is our appeal.
On his part, the President, Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, Comrade Chikwel Adigwe, said as much as they appreciated the efforts of the government in providing social infrastructure, the citizens need to be alive to enjoy all amenities, stressing the urgent need to improve the economic condition of the people.
It's time for us to look inwards. I know that those routes are going to be used by the masses. Let the government resign their policies and listen to the voice of the masses. As I want to encourage Nigerians today that as the Nigerian Labour Congress is providing a platform calling for 14 days, 7 days, and so on and so forth, It's just an avenue for all of us to come together. Let nobody say that doesn't concern him or her. This is not all about Nigeria as a prayer, not all about our Comrade Muaf as the NLC chairman, but it's all about Nigerians. And we are trusting God that after today, that the government of Nigeria will listen to us.
The leader of the coalition of civil service organizations in Anambra State, Prince Chris Azo, said civil society organizations in Anambra are totally in support of the organized labor, emphasized that they are fighting a just cause, which is for the interest of the masses, urging them not to relent.
Whenever there is this partnership between labor and civil society, it's always like a bomb. We have done it before and we knew it was very successful. So this one is not going to be any different because the civil society is fully in support, fully solidarizing with labor. So we are body, soul and spirit with labor in this. We'll go all the way.
The briefing was well attended, the affiliate union of the Nigerian Labour Congress.
The Chief of Staff to the Governor of Anambra State, Mr. Ernest Ezeajoe, has extended his prayers and condolences to the families and leadership of Ochanja Market over the building collapse at Oduigbo, Onitsha. This is coming on the heels of the reports that about 6 persons have been confirmed dead, while over 20 others were rescued with various degrees of injuries, according to Anambra State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA. Mr. Ezeajoe expressed shock over the incident and described it as regrettable and assured that all necessary tests will be carried out on quality of materials in order to ascertain the root cause of the problem and avert future occurrence. He extended heartfelt condolences and prayers to the families of the victims, as well as the leadership of the market over the tragic incident, and assured them of regular communication in order to lessen the burden of the incident on them and that of the market. The importance of guidance counselors cannot be overemphasized, especially in guiding students in the right career path. Guidance counseling is the process of helping individuals discover and develop their education, vocational and psychological potentials, and thereby to achieve an optimal level of personal happiness and social usefulness, while guidance counselors are professionals who provide these services. Speaking in an interview with Queen Anibogo, the chairman Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Oka, Professor Nkechi Ikediogo, stated that guidance counselors must be available and accessible to direct the students on the right career path so they do not make mistakes. She appealed to parents not to impose their own career choices on their children, but should rather allow their children to study the courses that they have passion for, even as she noted that it is the responsibility of schools to tell parents the areas their children are doing well. The guidance counselor of Community Secondary School, Opuno, Mrs. Chinwe Okeke, who has a 10 years experience in the profession, stressed the importance of choice of career in students' life, adding that in counseling, she has group and individual counseling sessions where she teaches the students what career is all about, opportunities and benefits therein. Mrs. Okeke, who said she operates an open-door policy, added that she equally counsels parents where she advises them not to force their own career choices on their children, but to allow their children to make their own choice. On the notion that school is a scam, a student of Community Secondary School, Oreri, Ms. Chinechere Mwachukwu, asked youth to bury the idea that school is a scam and emphasized that education is a key to success in life and going to school will enable them to achieve their life's dream. Away now from state stories, President Bola Tinubu says his administration will ensure that Nigeria is reformed for greater efficiency towards fairness and equity in all aspects of national life. President Tinubu said this while addressing Afenifere leaders at the residence of Paruben Fashorante in Akure. The president emphasized his commitment to leading Nigeria towards economic and social prosperity. On reforming Nigeria, Tinubu said he would emphasize fiscal and true federalism, as well as the broad-based manifestation of the philosophy that what's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. He acknowledged the understanding of and support of all Nigerians in the face of the tough economic conditions, assuring them that their patience and perseverance would not be in vain. On the foreign scene, more than 30,000 Palestinians have now been killed in Gaza since 7th October, the Hamas-run Health Ministry says. That number equates to about 1.3% of the 2.3 million population of the territory, the latest grim marker of the awful toll of this war. The ministry says that the majority of those killed were women and children. Its figures do not differentiate between civilians and fighters when identifying those killed. In its daily update, the ministry said 81 people had been killed in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 30,035. The actual number of dead is likely to be far higher, as the count does not include those who have not reached hospitals. Among them, thousands of people still lost under the rubble of buildings hit by Israeli airstrikes. More than 70,000 injured people have been registered by the Gaza Ministry of Health, which is the only official source of casualties. Its data is quoted by UN agencies and other international institutions. The World Health Organization says it has a long-standing cooperation with the Gaza body and that it has good capacity in data collection cum analysis. Saudi Arabia's football governing body have suspended Cristiano Ronaldo for one game over a gesture he made on the pitch last weekend that was judged a provocation. The Saudi Arabian Football Federation said Al Nassr captain and former Porto star was also fined a total of 30,000 riyals for the move, which broke rules against provoking the public during a match. The decision cannot be appealed. The 39-year-old, a five-time winner of UEFA Champions League, was the first major star to move to the kingdom when he penned a deal with Al Nassr in January 2023. Saudi Pro League teams have gone on a spending spree to lure big-name players, and the country is set to host the 2034 World Cup as part of a broader move into global sports. And that's the news. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again, 20 female farmers from Anambra State have been empowered as Mrs. Tinubu flagged off Women Agricultural Support Program in Owerri. Organized labor has given federal government 14 days ultimatum to review minimum wage. President Tinubu has promised to reform Nigeria for greater efficiency. And from the foreign scene, over 30,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza as Israeli-Hamas war persists. The special message once again, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news. We thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonye Mokoye. Good morning and happy new month once again.